Like, I'm more spiritual. I need a lot of depth, meaning games are kind of hollow. People get a thrill that's very shallow. It doesn't have a lot of satisfaction. So I'm more solid as a person. So you won't see me loving games that much. I can see in good fun, but there's always a loser. There's always the bigger loser who had to feel that they won off of someone who lost. So there you go. There's my philosophy in a nutshell. Alright, so we'll just head on out here. We are 27 minutes in, that's not bad. Wood-burning Latin Grill here at Ritz-Carlton. This is the Ritz-Carlton, ladies and gentlemen. Next to City Hall, and they have residences at the Ritz, which you can't see from here, but it would be like up on the catty corner opposite through this building. I call that building the Stealth Building. I actually took care of someone's wiener dog dachshund there. It was just one. I can't remember. It's been so long ago. When they first built that, people started moving in, and one person needed a dog walk. What I do know is it's soundproof. It's like being in a recording studio. If you've ever been in a room that has a lot of stuff on the walls, like to make it soundproof, egg crate material, whatever, your ears will close up and it'll be like, are you kidding me? Thank you. The pigeon imitation there. So in the Stealth Building, it's soundproof in there. I call it stealth because you can't hear anything out here. That's the Ritz at the Residences on the opposite side of this building here. You go in and you're like, oh, the whole city is closed off. It's so quiet in here. It's, you know, on the side of miraculous because the city can get really loud. Rockstar versus Army that just came out of the Westin or whatever. It's not Westin, it's Element. Anyway, it has a big W. That's why it confuses me. We have a Westin at Shops at Liberty Place. Wells Fargo under construction. Oh, Dunkin' Donuts sort of in the middle. And Wendy's, you know, it ends at Wendy's. Or Wendy's is in the mix with Commissify. For your secondhand clothing, and it's considered the upscale secondhand clothing store, so they really, you know, are picky about what they take in. You can take clothes and sell them there, but they're pretty picky because it even comes down to what they need versus what they don't want more of. Right, you can get a check from there, I think. I forgot about that. I think like once I tried that and maybe I got like $10 or something because I needed to get rid of stuff that I would have never worn after sitting in my closet for. Now I barely, I almost wear the same thing. Because of what I do, it's like I just wear the same thing every day. Like I technically, like, you know, I have 10 pair of the same, say, boy short underwear, if you will. It's really thin. It's not like, anyway, so I just recycle those. I have on some, it used to be pants, but I cut them in the shorts, cami, or what do you call it, camouflage. I got them at the Gap years ago, probably Gap Outlet. They're closed now, the Gap Outlet. And I cut them in the shorts. I didn't totally love them as pants because they were too baggy and they did a weird thing like bagging up in the back. So I was afraid to get a size too small, so I went larger and I could have been okay with a smaller size, but anyway, now I wear them over boy shorts or boy short underwear. So like black. You can't wear the black boy shorts themselves. They're slightly translucent. So, you know, you would clearly cover them up, but then you have that little bit of short coming out under the, whatever you call it, the shorts that I'm wearing now. Alright, so we are 32. My organic peanut butter really quick. So that's been a staple lately. In the past, I went through years of never eating peanut butter at all. It became like an odd thing and I didn't want to eat it at all, but I get it organic, no sugar, no salt peanut butter, and I use it as a staple just because it's budgetarily effective. It would be like, I guess, cream cheese, although cream cheese is a little bit expensive. I don't like to get too much cream cheese because there is milk in it. It's a dairy product. You can get non-dairy, like BioLife or So Delicious, or there's a bunch. And they're pretty good. Tofu-Fruity I've gotten. They're pretty good, but again, it's a little bit more expensive to be socially conscious and to care for living beings. So they make people who actually care pay more, but I guess I guess it could technically be a threat to massive industries. The beef industry and the dairy industry rank in the top 2 industries in the food category in the United States, and a lot of families are supported by those industries. I call them, you know, dare I say, slaughter industries. So there are people who make money off of blood, death, and slaughter, and that includes psychological. Then there are those who are like, I won't participate or fund those people ever. Thank you. It has to do with what happened to me. It's harder to point at and prove, but if you get swarmed and harassed by, say, family members of industries that are huge and they want to push you out, or you got put on a list for some reason, I have no idea what I could go on for years trying to figure out what exactly, you know, what it was, but also, and is still, but also why, considering that I didn't see myself as a major threat to anyone's existence. So I'm kind of curious what prompted it. But I'm still here, and there are people probably wondering why my situation isn't totally worse. So that should say something to those people, don't you think? Why am I doing okay-ish? Why do I sound better than your highest educated daughter? We'll talk about how people are formed later. That guy just threw down a little plastic.